Hello everybody, we'd like to thank you for joining us today at 3 Drum for our second training video. Today we're going to work on approaching the first barrel. Got lots of emails since the last video, people saying, how do you get that first barrel on your horses? We're having problems with our horses doing this or that. Could you please do a video on the first barrel? We've got a lot of, I go to barrel races and I see a lot of horses shouldering the first barrel. I see horses getting stiff. A lot of that can be attributed to people wanting too much flex. And you say, too much flex? My horse is getting stiff, that doesn't make sense. We're going to show you what I mean. We're going to show you, we've got 5 colts here today. Well, I shouldn't say 5 colts. We've got 5 horses here today, from young horses like Mr. Can Chaser, green to the pattern, all the way up to finished horses. We're going to show you some of our tips that we think have been key to our success and having winning horses. And I hope you enjoy what we've got to say today. Now I'm sitting on Mr. Can Chaser. He's a 3-year-old gelding. He come to me a couple months ago, didn't know anything, and he's got a couple weeks of barrels on him. Doesn't know too much, but I'm going to show you with the greenest horse I have how to approach the first barrel, how we like to approach the first barrel, and show this horse how we're going to do it. So we're going to tape from a couple different angles so you can see kind of what I'm doing with my hands and what I like to do. So I'm just going to kick him up into a trot, ask him to go towards his first barrel, and I'm just going to pick the line that I want going towards his first barrel. I'm not going to start shaping him. I'm just going to go. I want him to move forward right now and keep moving forward. And I don't want to ask him to turn till I'm here. Now you'll say, well, he went a little bit by that first barrel. Well, so what? I don't care if he went by that first barrel. Whoa. And why don't I care if he went by that first barrel? Because I'm teaching him the correct way to do it. I'm not teaching this horse to cut into the barrel. If I start asking him too soon to turn this first barrel, let me show you. If I'm coming into this barrel right here, and a lot of people want to start turning, okay, I'm going to start turning him. Oh, look where I am. I got way too close to that first barrel. So, at the trot, my horse might go a few steps by the first barrel. Big deal. I don't care, because when I go fast, he's going to do it the right way. So, let me just kind of lope this pattern for you. Lope that same angle. Watch how when I go to that first barrel, what I do with this colt is I just ask him to move forward. His head's not bent. I've picked my line. I've stayed with it. I didn't start too close and then decide I had to move out. I didn't start too far away and start pulling my horse into the barrel. So, I'm going to ask this colt to just slope up to the first barrel. Say, whoa. Whoa. Good boy. Good boy. See how when I went a little faster, we didn't go not one step by that first barrel? That's exactly what I'm looking for out of this colt. What we've done here is we've changed the angle so you can see how I'm approaching this barrel just from a different view to give you a better idea of what we do here. Again, I'm going to ask this colt just to trot to the first barrel. You can see I've just got to move forward. I've picked my line, moving forward. I'm going to ask him to turn when my leg is at that barrel. Good boy. Ask him to move out of the barrel. Keep moving. Keep forward motion. Good boy. I'm going to show you this one more time at the lope and what I would do with this colt just in his daily, everyday exercises. I come around this corner and I've already figured out where I want to be, and I turn when I get there. Let this colt move straight. Let him move out. Good boy. Let me kind of show you, which I guess I can do with this colt because he's pretty green. I'll kind of go let me show you what I see a lot of people do at a barrel race. They get ready to approach this first barrel. They turn their horse to go. Well, oh no, I'm too close to the first barrel. Now they're going to the first barrel, moving their horses out. And what are they doing not knowingly? They're shaping their horses all the way here. And you see my colt just cut into that first barrel. I don't know, you probably can't see the footstep, but that's way too close to the first barrel. It's not where I wanted to be. And why did he cut in? Because I was asking him to. I was shaping him all the way to the barrel. So if you want to shape your horse all the way from point A to point B, and then you want to shape him to turn the barrel, how does he know the difference? Well, he doesn't. So pick a line, take that line, and don't ask your horse to turn until he gets there. Your horse doesn't have to be shaped going all the way to the first barrel. it's an arc. It's not a circle all the way to the first barrel. You know, this isn't what we're looking for. You don't want to do this all the way to the first barrel. This arc here means turn when I pick up my hand. Okay? This to me and my horse when I'm training means turn. Doesn't mean that's the approach I want you to take to the first barrel. Now what we're going to do here now is, for those of you that have lefties, is we're going to change it up a bit. So give us a minute so we can change our cameraman, and we're going to show you a different horse. So we're going to show you, this is Kendra Steinman. She's from Arizona. She's sitting on a 3-year-old filly that's a little more advanced than the horse you just saw. Her name is Gone Like Yesterday. She is a half-sister to Little Monkey Boss. She's going pretty nice, and Kendra's going to show you guys out there who have lefties. Same deal, different verse. So Kendra, if you want to bring her in here, circle her, whatever you're comfortable doing, and trot to that first barrel so we can show the people, that would be great. Kendra has to work on not taking too big of a pocket. She wants to get out there a million miles away, and then her horse has to run a million miles back towards the first barrel. But she's getting there. This is a colt. She's doing a good job. You can see her. She did not start asking that horse to turn too soon. See her approaching that second barrel. Okay, Kendra is going to lope to the first barrel. Then we'll switch angles so you can see this from a different angle. See how Kendra has picked her line. Now she's staying there. She does not have that horse's head shaped. She's not asking that mare to turn. Good job. She's taking the correct approach to the second barrel. Before I have Kendra take off to this first barrel, I'm going to kind of go over what I was just telling her. I told Kendra, you know, when you're going to that first barrel, I don't want you really messing with her head, but when you get there, if you don't feel like she's sitting down, take her a little bit, set her, check her, whatever you want to call it, and do it. Now, I'm not a big, huge fan of setting my horses at the first barrel, but I will tell you that I'm not opposed to it either. If I run up there and I feel one not paying attention, I'm going to take them a little bit. I want them paying attention. If they're not paying attention in practice or going slow, there's no way they're going to set for me when I'm running 100 miles an hour. So Kendra's going to go ahead and she's going to trot this pattern for you. We're at a different angle. Go ahead, Kendra. Kendra likes to circle her horse first, which is okay, so she can evaluate the first barrel and pick her line. And actually, if you can see there from that angle, Kendra was at a very big pocket. She does that sometimes, not a problem. I told her to maybe go to the insides of the tracks she just took, tighten that pocket up just a little bit. She was losing some time there. There she goes. That was a really, really nice line for this filly. Oop, I heard her say whoa there. It was good. Straight like it is now and ride to your spot. If he starts coming in, you don't worry about it. I don't want to see you holding him out. Keep him forward motion. Perfect. Till you find your spot. You do not take off to the first barrel in the wrong spot, because you're going to be in the wrong spot all the way there and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Don't worry about anything else. If you make a mistake, don't worry about it, but I don't want to see you shaping them in front of the barrel. Lope him a few more circles till he's paying attention. Kendra's going to click him through pretty quick. We were going slow and she was making a few mistakes. Not a huge deal, but I wanted to push him. Push him! He is telling me that he's going to this barrel and he feels like he's coming in on her. I don't really feel anything. I'm just going to drop my hand and let this horse come around. Ooh! Slid off to the outside. Take a little straighter line with this horse, just asking him to move forward. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to drop my hand when it's time for me to turn and ask him to get out of the barrel. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our segment for today. We have gone through a couple of our young horses, how we teach the young horses and start them to approach the first barrel, what we do with some older horses. You saw some mistakes that we actually make, and probably some mistakes that you might be making, and maybe we can help you fix them. We'd like you to keep the comments and emails coming, what you'd like to see next. Keep the videos coming. We've been getting a lot of videos in from people trying to help them and what they're doing. This from Three Drum and Little Monkey Boss saying, please join us again, and we're happy we could help and happy you joined us.